NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a read for Scorpio.
Scorpio, past, present, and future. I'm using the Dark Grimoire Tarot.
Everyday Witch.
Scorpio. Oh.
First one out.
First one out. The Knave of Wands.
Oh, okay. So, wowie wow.
All right, let's see. Let's see what is going to go along with that for Scorpio for the past. What have you been up to, Scorpio? You've been watching. You've been waiting to make your move, or you waited to make your move. So let's see. Let's see what else we've got for Scorpio for the past. What have you been up to? Scorpio is a water sign. A cup? No. Yeah, it is.
What in the world?
I don't know what I was thinking. I said what it
40
was.
years. All came down to her going, what? No. Yeah. No.
All right.
That's how it goes, y'all. Know how it is. You cannot ask yourself a question. At some point, it becomes so second nature you can't think about it. All you do is interrupt
the Knight of Wands.
Okay, so
The
that's
Queen of
cool.
Swords.
She's an interesting little character there.
Yeah, look at that.
With all those heads.
And the Knave of Swords.
All right, so you've got 2 pages on the table. Page Wands,
Yeah.
Page Swords, Queen of Swords.
Ooh, why?
And who is that? Knight of...
Wands.
Dang. You're doubling up on wands and swords. You've got a court of people. You've got a bunch of people. So what is this? Is this situations? Is this a bunch of people all like, I don't know, disagreeing or coming together?
Disagreeing, I think. Well, we'll see. We'll throw out some more cards and see, but there's a lot of activity, a lot of action taking place here.
It's like 8 cards. I'm not going to take that many. Goodness gracious. Can I please stop? Okay.
Scorpio.
Oh, my.
Well,
Why am I thinking of... Go ahead. You tell me what you're thinking.
ready to do battle.
Yeah,
Or
you know
you
what I'm
did
seeing?
battle.
I'm seeing a social climber for whatever reason. Like a climber. Not a person who's like, not that they're bad where they're at or where they came from, but just that they want to be like in the upper echelons of society. So now I'm wondering, is it political or is it just like business? Is it just marrying into the right thing? There's the Star. And that's a funny thing to come out right while I was thinking that, simply because this means, yeah, look, there's the Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who's like, I want money, fame, fortune. It doesn't necessarily mean like Hollywood fame, but I want to be in the circle where I am. I want to be the center of the circle. I want to be the center of...
Well, it looks like you were.
Everything.
You are, Scorpio. Because this is the past. You made your path. You walked that path to get you to where your star is shining.
And you have people around you who are...
Some are willing to fight to keep you there, and some aren't.
Yeah, some are willing to uphold that for you.
And some don't think you deserve it.
Look at all those heads down there.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes you wonder, like, look at her face. I mean, she's going.
She's happy.
You thought you had me, didn't you? So,
Scorpios set out to have their store shine and succeeded.
and you've got some kind of authority, like a authority. What are you?
You're not a governor, I hope.
No, what are you? A lawyer or a judge?
Oh,
Or did you
my.
just marry a lawyer or a
world.
judge? What are you? You're Are you just like a world traveler who gives a lot to who brings a lot of attention to charities, and you are.
Man. The Two of Swords.
What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you?
Well, you chose your path.
And you have surrounded yourself with less fortunates, though. I mean, you have made yourself out to be like the queen of every damn thing. You put your fancy schmancy dress on and you went to the local peasant village. And everyone was like, what the hell? It's something to do with not just literacy. It's something to do with people who have medical problems. You're one of those people that brings attention to what you would consider all the sad stories. Look at this. Playing the sad violin. There we go. There we go. Look at all the unfortunate little children's and stuff. Yeah. There's a person who's made themselves out to be, and all the while they're just pocketing money.
The Emperor.
So you are the woman behind the thing, is what it is. There's your Emperor. He supersedes everybody here. That's it. If you're wanting to know who's in charge, he is. So the Queen of Swords here is
The Emperor's only letting Scorpio do their thing because it's to their benefit.
yeah. So this is all for show. This is not that they're not doing a good thing, because look, there's the Devil and the Four of Wands. I mean, these are the people who spend, those people who are notorious for spending $500,000 on some sort of charity or something. Then they turn around and spend $50 million telling everybody they did it. That's what that is.
Yeah,
That's exactly what that is.
You want your store to shine.
Yeah,
Scorpio.
you're doing it for a purpose. You're doing it to
and
make
it
yourself
is.
out
It
to
is.
be.
This is the past, so it is. You succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
You bolster your other half.
Mm-hmm. And you've brought attention to things that, maybe people wouldn't have looked at. Not that they wouldn't have, but just that you were the one to bring it out. A little bit more, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit sadder, maybe you found a little bit more, the more unfortunate, the worse, the sadder cases or whatever, and you kind of brought it out in the open, and people are like, oh, God, here, let me write you a check.
Well, you wanted your store to shine, and it certainly is.
So now what are these guys doing here? What is that?
Well, let's see what the future
Is that just
says.
enticement?
the
Yeah,
present.
because
Let's see what the present says.
I got the Devil and the Four of Wands, y'all. That's not a small thing. What?
Let's see.
Well, golly. Can't make this up.
Oh, my goodness.
There's the star. So, I mean, you're keeping on with your position because now we're going into the present. You're keeping on with this position of this benevolent thing that you do.
It's what Scorpio likes.
Yeah, it's all, there's a lot of people like that in the middle.
Oh, all right. The Three of Wands
Okay.
and, the Lovers.
Ooh. There's too many cards. Let me take a look at these. This Dark Grimoire's got interesting pictures. This is all H.P. Lovecraft stories, in case y'all didn't know. Cool.
Well, your other half, Scorpio, is just besotted with you.
Yeah.
You have taken them farther than they figured
Yeah.
they could go on their own.
Yeah, they're giving you a lot of credit for it too. I mean,
Yes.
they are really like, this girl's full of magic. She's just making things happen in my life.
Yeah, your other half looks to you for support,
Yeah. Look,
for your opinion.
9 of Cups and double 3 Wands. This 3 of Wands, y'all. Look, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands.
So you are needed. You are needed, and that just makes your life perfect, Scorpio.
Because as soon as you said that, look what I threw. This, your other half thinks their dreams started coming true when they met you. That's just,
Yeah.
all their dreams started coming true. You just started bringing shit in. You just started, like, people started showing up. People started writing checks. People started talking about y'all. Y'all were just on the scene, like, have you met Mr. and Mrs. Smith? They're just great. Oh my gosh. They're just, they know everything that's going on. You gotta meet them. They're movers and shakers and they're making things happen. Wow.
Well, you are in your element, Scorpio. You are
Very much
loving
so.
every moment
Minute.
of it.
Yes.
Absolutely. You are in love with the fact that your other half
Interesting.
considers he wouldn't or she wouldn't be where they were without you.
Yeah. I'm really, like, this is a person who's got a lot of power, actually. And you know how to use it. So we're looking at somebody who's got some, I don't know, were you born that way? Were you born into a family? It's weird that you pulled out this Dark Grimoire deck to do Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm looking at the Hermit underneath that star going, you're not even content here. You're ready to move on. You're ready. You've got other stuff in the works. You're trying to get it all together. You're trying to make your potions and do your
Yeah, that's what I was going to
spells
say.
I figured that's...
You rely a lot upon other factors you can call in to work for you.
Spirits, witchcraft,
Yes.
naturecraft,
Yes.
green witchcraft, talking to the spirits, necromancy, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
You can kind of, you know where to be at the right time at the right place. Look, I mean, this is, gee whiz, this is all working out for you,
You
Scorpio.
light candles and burn incense
And shit
burn
happens,
sage
just like that.
and you pray to your guides and to whatever God you follow or goddess you follow. And you have no doubt, Scorpio, in your heart right now, in the present, that
I'm not gonna throw these, but-
you can get whatever you ask for.
Yeah. I mean, you've kind of made a pact with the devil. Look at that. That's kind of what that is. I got the Hierophant, Justice, and 3 of Pentacles. I'm not going to throw them down, but because, that's what we're talking about. It's just reiterating what we're talking about.
I don't see it so much as a pact with the devil as belief. You believe into who you pray to, who you believe when you light your candles and your incense.
And you petition the gods.
And
yeah.
you petition the gods. You believe it's going to happen. You're one of those rare people that believes in what you're doing, that it's gotten you as far as you've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
You are an actual believer that there is something out there, a force out there, and you can call upon it.
And it works for you.
And it works for you. It's working for you right now in the present.
Yeah, it is.
You're all the things you've done so far in the past, which are many and great, no matter what it is. It could be something very small. It depends on who you are and what you're doing. But your belief was there all the time.
You just knew you weren't of the masses. You knew you were something different. You wanted something different. Things were...
The Four of Cups.
And you're not... Look, Ace of Pentacles. You're not ready to rest on your laurels either.
No.
You're ready to move forward.
Good for you, Scorpio.
Let's see, now I'm interested. It's like, how much further we got to go? What you want to do next? What's going to happen? I'm interested.
Let's see what the future holds for Scorpio. My goodness. But you've gotten where you are all because of your belief.
Mm-hmm.
Your belief, you believe in what you believe totally.
Yeah.
No matter what that belief is, whoever your gods are, your goddesses, whatever, your belief is, you can't shake your belief. That's why you've gotten so far. That's why, even if, that's why your head is always above water.
Yeah, there you go. Page of Cups.
No matter what your endeavors are, no matter how small, no matter how big, because this doesn't have to be something huge out there. It depends on who's watching this.
Yeah, it could be on a smaller scale,
Yes.
but to us, it's like, whatever you guys are doing, you and your other half, you and the person you're with, you guys are really the center of y'all's
World, your universe.
right there. Yeah, I mean, people are looking at y'all like y'all have a lot to offer. So it doesn't mean that you're president and first lady. It just means you're in the circle in which you swim, in the bay in which you cast your line. There are people biting. There are people that are looking at y'all like a power couple, like y'all are really doing, but it's a lot to do with, like she's talking about, your belief. You are one of those people that your belief is so strong, your trust in the universe is so strong that things happen because you just go, well, this is what I want, so I get it.
And you have a creative mind. You're willing to step out and make it happen. You're willing to do that.
You were raised in a very interesting environment.
You were, yes, you were.
Where you were able to really be yourself.
Nobody held you back.
Nobody
Nobody said you have to believe this, you have to believe that. We sit on a church pew. I'm not saying you didn't sit on a church pew. I'm just saying that whatever your upbringing was,
you were able to, no one told you your dreams weren't going to come true. Nobody held you down. You definitely weren't abused. You were treated very well. So that fostered a whole lot of strength of character in and of itself. You're like, yeah, why wouldn't things work out for me? I love myself. I love who I am. The gods love me. Why would it not work out? You don't have all those neuroses and hang-ups like other people have that they spend 40 years trying to get rid of.
No, you're very creative. You have a creative mind.
You have a good flow of creativity, and it's
good,
all yours. It's all coming from inside of you.
You have a good outlook on the future.
You have a lot of trust.
You're not a naysayer. You're not
No.
what is it? A person
You're not
who's
negative and Debbie Downer
and willing
all
to
of that.
just accept like most of us are. You're not
There's
willing to
the
just
sun.
accept. You expect the sun. You expect the sun
And the
to
Queen
shine.
of Pentacles, I mean, that's the Earth Mother card. That's the one that we're talking about. This woman right here is the one that decorates the world and makes it beautiful and makes everything happen. She grows everything. Without her,
I
where
said,
would
who
we
raised
be?
your family?
For raising children who don't have,
Who don't
who
have
aren't
all the
neurotic
hang-ups
fucks.
that most of us have.
So,
Good for you,
wow.
Scorpio. Your future looks bright.
You're going to get to do whatever it is you want to do. I mean, and as far as you're going, you can get, right now, I think you're just kind of, I think you're going to take a step back a little bit. I think you're going further, but I think what you're going further into is going to be more into your own environment and your own creative pursuits. Not so much just, yeah, there we go. Only now you're like, what do I do? I can go anywhere I want. You're going to be a little bit hung up on where do I go? I'm not really 100% sure. You're so good at so many things that now you're going, what should I do? You're going to do something more personal to you. You're going to do something that's more creative and pretty and decorative instead of more charitable and making your hubby look good. And remember, it can go either way.
Yes.
King of Swords. Yeah, you're going to kind of take a step back from a bunch of stuff, I think, and go, I think you're going to do this. Okay, so there's the home. And then here's the Queen of Swords. Why am I getting that now you may be thinking of family? You actually may be thinking of family.
Time to turn your hand to the home front.
Yeah, now you're really wanting to be this Earth Mama.
You're
like
wanting
for
to
real.
you're wanting to see a family in your future.
So this is baby, this is baby, this is baby. Anytime you get pages, that's like the Fools. That's like baby energies coming in. That's like, and they represent different things, but when you're looking at certain things, you know, those can definitely be like, thinking about having a baby. I think you're wanting to, I mean, because that's definitely, these two right here are definitely pregnancy cards.
Yeah, family, pregnancy.
Well, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Yes, you can. You have, what do they call it? The Midas touch.
There you go, the Midas touch.
The Midas touch, Scorpio. And you've worked for it. The past, the present led to this. You've done everything you should have done. You bolstered your other half. You believed your beliefs. You didn't just say, oh, I believe. You believed your beliefs and you put them to work.
You knew that what you were doing was going to work out. There was never a question about it.
No, you never doubt it.
Oh,
You never doubt it because your belief is so strong.
7 of Cups.
Good for you,
Yeah.
Scorpio.
You're going to have a bunch of different things to...
You don't find so many people nowadays who believe that it can be, believe that it should be.
And not only just believe, they trust. Because you can only come to a point where you know that what you're going to do is work out. You don't have any doubts in it. When it's done it so many times before that you're like, yeah, well, I just trust the universe. I just trust the gods. This is what I want. I put some effort into it and I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing because most people will spend 99% of their lives fighting their own selves and getting nothing for it and being completely exhausted and then ending up in that 5 of Pentacles place.
Yeah.
Because it's like we don't know. Most people don't know they deserve anything.
No, exactly. And you've spent a whole lot of time in the past and the present now working for other people.
Yeah, making other people look good, putting your ideas behind, being like the behind
guiding
every
force.
good man there's a great woman and all that. That's what
something
you've
like
been
that,
for a
yeah.
really long time, and now you're going, you know what, I think I want to be a mom. I think I just do.
And you'll be a good mom. Or
Yeah, because if
dad.
you raise your kid like you were raised, that's going to be
Freedom.
fun.
You were given freedom. You were given freedom to find
And
your
love
own way.
and sunshine and fresh air, and like people just fawned on you and thought you were the greatest damn thing. That's
Well, you
fucking
don't
great.
see that very often.
No,
Good for you, Scorpio.
most people come from abusive backgrounds, like I said, and they try to overcome them for 40, 50 years. And some people never ever do. They never overcome it. If I wasn't so benevolently wonderful, I would say I hate you, Scorpio. But since I'm so benevolently wonderful, I will listen to your prayers. I promise. I will do my best to give you, everything you need. But no, if anything, Scorpio, take a moment to bless the rest of us.
Yeah.
Because what you got is
Rare.
Very rare. It's nice to know that that's a bright spot. That's a bright spot. I hope your children have the same upbringing, and I hope they have the same type of life. I hope they just trust that the universe is just a benevolent thing.
They believe.
Yeah, I hope they believe in just like that's why they make beautiful movies and beautiful music and all this stuff for people,
All right, Scorpio. Good for you.
And you're gonna be a good
the rest
mom.
of us.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Usually we wouldn't say that because these swords are like, but y'all are just mentally deciding together. That just means y'all are both on the same page together with that 4 in the middle. That y'all are gonna have a baby.
So you'll be pregnant soon, and it'll be a wanted pregnancy.
Yes,
So
I think so.
good for you, Scorpio.
Yeah, very happy.
We're very happy to have a good throw for a Scorpio for a change. All right, like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, all those good things. He, she, you know how it works. Take what you need, leave the rest behind. And until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.